Here at Davis Autosports, we're very excited to offer you this absolutely gorgeous 1984 CJ8 Scrambler. This vehicle is in absolutely beautiful condition for the year. Vehicle has had a restoration performed on it. I'll get into more information on exactly what was done in the actual listing. This was owned by a previous car collector. He owned this Jeep along with another Scrambler that were both traded in here on a 2013 Corvette ZR1 direct trade-in. Both Jeeps came from Florida, no rust issues. We are shooting this in high definition, so if you're watching this on YouTube, please make sure to select the HD option while viewing this. When we got this vehicle in, we went through the entire Jeep and did a number of services to the Jeep, which we'll get into here in a moment as well. Added a few parts, but the Jeep overall was in excellent condition. We just did a few things to make it that much nicer. First portion of the video is just going to be a walk around, just so you guys can see the overall condition of it. The Jeep had a full restoration about 5 or 6 years ago. Not too many miles at all put on the Jeep since the restoration. It got everything done from paint, suspension, wheels, tires, interior, engine, drive shafts, everything. So custom paint, as you see. The flames are not decals, those are actually painted. .33-inch tires all the way around. Tires are brand new. Wheels are all in pristine condition as well. Vehicle has been converted to R134 AC. Paint job, it's a nice paint job. It's definitely has held up since the restoration, but it's not a $20,000 paint job. The vehicle was not restored to become a show vehicle. It was just restored to be a very nice functional driving vehicle, and it drives great. Has no issues whatsoever driving down the road. Also, please keep in mind, if you're unfamiliar with us here at Davis Autosports, check out our website, davisautosports.com. We are a full performance shop, car dealership. We also customize all Jeeps. We've been building Jeeps for years now, from XJs to JKs. We also do a full line of high-end performance vehicles. So if there's something that you want to add to this CJ8, please let us know. We will be more than happy to do so. So first we'll get into some of the servicing that we did to the vehicle. Like I said, we got the vehicle in. It was in great condition, but obviously we try to get everything, depending on what the vehicle is and the budget, as nice as we can without going overboard for the value of the vehicle. So when we got the vehicle in, it had some very minor typical oil leaks. So it's got a brand new rear main seal, brand new valve cover gasket, and a brand new oil pan gasket. The valve cover is a pretty easy job. Oil pan is as well, but the rear main seal, most dealers that perform that service are going to charge anywhere from $700 to $900. That's a lot of work that goes into it. So after doing that, we put on brand new spark plugs as well, fuel pump. We put a fuel filter in the vehicle. We put brand new rear drums and shoes on it. We put a brand new Tom Woods drive shaft on the vehicle. The previous owner did not use this vehicle as a 4x4 vehicle. He lives in Florida. So the whole front setup as far as drive shaft and everything was not hooked up. So we put a brand new Tom Woods drive shaft in it. Besides doing the rear drums and shoes, we also put a brand new brake booster and master cylinder in the vehicle as well. As far as cosmetic upgrades, the vehicle pretty much came the way it is. We did some light upgrades just to enhance it ever so slightly. We put a set of brand new IPF lights up front. We also put in brand new JK headlights, and those are also xenon, so nice lights for when you're driving at night. We paint corrected and wet sanded, compound, and polished the paint. The fender flares have also, we sanded those down completely and painted those a satin black. Those were original, just plastic with no paint on them, and they had a little bit of fading as plastic will, so we painted those to give it a nice look. Vehicle does have a full BDS suspension lift. When the suspension lift was done, they upgraded obviously all 4 sets of leaf springs are new once when the restoration was done. Full BDS suspension. These tires were actually put on the vehicle when it was restored, and if you look, you can still see the paint in between the tread. That's how new the restoration is as far as mileage put on it. If you take a look, you can still see the paint in between the tread. The back bed has been Linexed as well. The interior was completely done as well. You got beautiful door panels, dual power windows, which is very nice. That's one of the major things they upgrade. All new carpets, new seats, new digital dash. AC is absolutely ice cold in this thing. A lot of additional upgrades, shifters, stuff of that nature. Like I said, the vehicle has drive shafts put in as well. Basic sound system. The dash up top does have your typical cracks up there. That's really about it. Upgraded steering wheel. Truck goes great down the road. This does have the factory gears, which I may be off just a hair, but they're like 305s or 306s from the factory. So the gearing's not the greatest. And then you have the larger tires, so you know, it's not a vehicle you're going to be going 85, 90 miles an hour on the highway. This is more of a cruiser. We've got it up to 65 miles an hour, but on a Jeep like this, I mean, that's more than enough. Obviously all the bumpers and side steps were added when the restoration took place as well. The frame on this thing is very, very solid. No issues whatsoever with the frame. Carpet is very clean. Seats are in great condition still. They also added the center console as well. As you see, the paint continues on the dash, door panels. Take a look at some of the detail in the flames. Undercarriage is very, very clean. Chrome bumpers are in excellent condition. I'll show you real quick just to give you an idea. So like I said, this vehicle was traded in on an $80,000 Corvette ZR1. The guy's a huge car collector. This is the other extremely rare YJ Scrambler that was traded in, and this is something that he this thing's been on countless magazines, covers of four-wheel drive, all sorts of stuff. I mean, this thing is absurd, all the stuff that's done to it, just over the top vehicle. We're actually going to redo a lot of the stuff, bring it up to date, but I mean, this is full coilovers, just an absolute animal, beefed up, huge rear ends, front ends, 538 gears, Atlas 2-speed transfer case. I mean, that thing's was appraised when he got it at almost $50,000. So both of these, he's like I said, a huge car collector, loves Jeeps, has a good amount of them. Are you out of here, Ted? Yeah. All right, bud. So this vehicle was in good hands, Florida owned. We have the clean and clear title for this vehicle. Another really nice thing about this, I'm holding a Steadicam right now, so it's going to be difficult to pop the hood, but there's plenty of pictures. This vehicle has, once the restoration was done, they put a Jasper engine in it as well. So that engine has, I believe this Jeep has less than 1,000 miles on the restoration. But it is probably about 4 years old. The Jeep was not driven that much at all, just on weekends, and the guy had a number of Jeeps and other cars. So if you guys have any questions about this particular CJ8, please feel free to give us a call directly. You can reach me at 202-491-9929. Thank you.